19 years old. You go, boy. Oh, Lord, I'm afraid to see what's happening here. Oh, you stupid little boy.
Yep, that's me. I graduated 4.5 years ago, December 4th, 2020. I was 19 years old. I graduated my 4-year degree, bachelor's in business management, and I think college is a complete waste of time. It's a hot take, I know. Let me tell you my story, and then I'll tell you what I would have done differently. Disclaimer, I'm not talking about engineers, architects, doctors, attorneys, anything that needs a degree. Like, if you don't have this degree, you are not allowed to do it. Everything else, I believe college is a waste of time and it's a joke. So here's my story. I was 16 years old, coming out of sophomore year, going into my junior year, and I did full dual enrollment. Where I live in Georgia, the Georgia Lottery pays for high school students to enroll at any local university, and they pay for everything, books, tuition, everything. And you can do as little as 1 class, as much as you want, to up to 6 classes. I decided to take my junior and senior year and only do college. I didn't even look at high school. I played sports at my high school, so I'd go back and play soccer at like 4 to 6 or whatever I did. Throughout the school year, I was at college doing college classes. And I even did summer school classes in between junior and senior year. So much so that I graduated with my associate's degree in college like May 4th or May 5th, and then graduated with my high school diploma like May 25th or May 26th. Wherever the dates landed does not matter. The point is, I graduated high school with my associate's degree first, and then my high school diploma. I graduated 3rd in my class with a 4.64 GPA, and I'm not some crazy intelligent human being. It's just great. It's like anyone can do it, you can do it. It doesn't really matter. At my high school graduation, I wore a chain in a frame with my college degree on my neck. And so then I wanted to one-up myself for my college graduation by cutting circles in my nipples and then walking on stage and doing it in front of everybody. For some reason, I just felt like I needed to one-up myself. I don't know what's wrong with me. Okay, so let's get back on track. I graduated high school May 2019, and then for 1.5 more years, I did just enough school to do 2 years of school in 1.5 years, because I wanted to graduate when I was 19 in December, and I turned 20 February of 2021. So then if I knew if I could bust it out in a 1.5 years, I graduated at 19, it'd be cool to say I graduated at 19. And I really think that's a really cool accomplishment. But that same 1.5 years, if I grinded at a business, if I learned to do whatever else that I wanted to do, I believe I'd be way better off. So there's even a stat, and we'll pull up the stat. 50% of all college graduates after 10 years are not even using their degree. For whatever degree it is, 10 years later, they are not using their degree. In what world are you ever gonna purchase a car if you only know it's gonna have 50% reliability? Like, you're just not. And I think it's the same thing with college. College is supposed to be a vehicle to push you into success, but it doesn't. Like, it doesn't even guarantee it. 50% of the people who graduate 10 years after, they're not even using that degree. They're in a completely different field, or they would have got there without the college. So that makes me think, man, like, what a poor investment of time. Even though I graduated debt-free, didn't pay anything, I still think it was a waste of my time, let alone the people that are paying hundreds of thousands of dollars per year to go to school. I literally could not imagine it. Then the average college dropout rate is 40%. So 40% of the people who sign up for this 4-year subscription deem that this subscription is not even worth it. So they decide to stop. Think about signing up for Netflix, for example, and 40% of the people decide, no, I don't like this product, I'm gonna stop. Netflix would not be in business, but because it's college and everyone tells you, oh, you have to go to college to be successful, it stays in business. College is the only industry in business where you have 40% of your customers that are not happy with either the current results or the future results and decide, nah, I don't want it, and it's still a successful business. So I think the whole mantra around, oh, college, you have to go to college to be successful is complete crap. I think if you were to invest that same 4 years and hundreds of thousands of dollars, if you're spending that much money, and decide I'm going to pursue blank, and you just put all of your time, energy, and effort into it, then you would be much better off, in my opinion. For example, if I wanted to be an artist and I was just, I'm so full and passionate of art, I don't need an art degree to teach me how I want to do my art. I'm going to do my art the way I want, and I'm going to use these 4 years of many repetitions of art day after day after day after day, slowly getting better at this art. After that 4 years of complete dedication, I believe I will be way better off than what college could teach me, all those techniques. And I may even have some customers buying my art by that point. Same with music, same with any other industry in that sense. And business school blows my mind more than any of the other industries. This is just my experience. At my university, I had business professors who were not in business, did not succeed at their own business, teaching me about business. Huh? Like, I don't even get how that makes sense. You suck at what you do, so you're gonna teach me how to suck as well. It's like the same thing as like a fat personal trainer. Nothing against fat people, but they're not gonna teach me how to make my body sculpted and very nice looking. While they may be saying the right things, that personal conviction of, I did this and this is what works for me, does not apply. I also would not take financial advice from a broke person. They may be saying the right stuff, like the perfect financial wisdom, but they're broke. Like, why would you listen to them? So same with the business school and the entrepreneurship classes that I took that told me about entrepreneurship and business, and they never started anything. And the one professor that did was not even a successful entrepreneur. They were teaching full-time as a professor at my university. So I don't get what the point is. Now, I love my university. I love all the professors. They were great, but I don't understand the point. So I think for me, this is just my experience. I enjoyed going to college because I knew, I'd be fine. If nothing worked out, then I would have at least a degree to rely on, and I could go swing this degree around and hope someone grabs me and decides to hire me at this good job. But it's just a backup plan. Why would I invest 100% of my time in a backup plan? Why would I not invest that same time and energy into failing at a business, learning the failures, and then trying again until I get it right? I'm sure within 4 years, I could have figured out this perfect business model and then became better at it than I would have learning 4 years of theory. Then you're probably thinking, like, why would people even go to college in the first place? One, I think just parental influence saying, hey, you have to go to college to be successful, which I think is probably the case back then. It used to mean a lot more. But I think the main thing is that it's a safe investment. They think it's safe. They're very risk adverse. They feel as if they can invest this money and time, and then they'll at least get something back. They'll at least get the job that they want, this kind of job that works kind of for them so that they can live kind of the lifestyle that they want. And they'd rather do that than just fail completely. And for some people, they just want to work a 9 to 5, and that's completely fine. Obviously, this video is not for you. You would not click on this video if that was you. You do just enjoy your job. So if you watch up to this point, I've been mostly targeting entrepreneurs. What if you don't want to be an entrepreneur and you want to kill it in corporate America? Now, this is completely stereotypical and completely subjective, but I believe if I really wanted to kill it in corporate America and I really tried very, very hard to push my way into the ranks, if I did that without a college degree in that same 4 years, I'd be way ahead of Joe, who thinks he's entitled to a job, an entry-level job, just because he spent 4 years in college. Now, I say all this to say everyone's circumstance is completely different, and you're probably thinking, oh, Tristan, I'm doing this and I have to have college for it. Like, cool, I get it. Everyone's completely different. But I believe if you really, really try it, anything you do, and you try to be the best, and you push yourself every single day to get better, you read books, you watch videos, you genuinely try to improve, I think you'll be better off than just going to college, hoping that this college degree will entitle you to a job that you really don't even like. All right, so here's my call to action. If you have not signed up for college already, and you're watching this hoping that I'm going to agree with you, I think you should listen to your parents' wisdom. Most importantly, I think your parents know you better than some kid on the internet. So whatever they say for your life, I'd probably listen to them, but also explain to them, if you really believe in your heart that you can do something better, then explain to them that. And I hope that they love you enough to understand that you know better than them too. Now, if you're watching this and you're like, no, I need college and you're such an idiot, that's cool too. Leave a comment, tell me why you hated this video. And this is just my opinion. My opinion literally means nothing. I just figured I'd put it out. Anyways, most importantly, if you like the video, leave a like. If you hated it, leave it in the comments. Please subscribe. It really does help the channel. Helps the algorithms and blah, blah, blah. Whatever my filmer tells me, I just tell it to say. And then also, if you really, really loved it, subscribe. It actually helps the algorithms and the channel grows and all the other stuff. Whatever. My filmer tells me to say it, so I say it. My name's Tristan. I'm out. Oh, P.S. before the video actually ends. If I would have read these 4 books I'm about to mention before I went to college, I would have more wisdom and knowledge than all of my 4 years in college. First one is How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. The second one is Total Money Makeover by Dave Ramsey. The third one is Mindset by Carol DeWitt. And then the fourth one is Never Split the Difference by Chris Voss. P.S. If you were to read the Bible, specifically Proverbs, I think it can teach you much more about yourself than trying to figure yourself out. All right, I'm actually gone. Bye. That's fire. I think I learned more about what I wanted to do in my life whenever I actually started praying. Yo, maybe put that as a blueprint at the end, like me getting up and saying that.